these are the notes in the third string. Okay, so you're going to learn the notes going up from G, A, B, C, D, E, F natural, G, and then back. F, E, D, C, B, A, and then G. Okay. So there's no sharps, no flats. Okay, let's take a look at practice scale 3. You have the same notes, just follow the correct fingerings, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so look at practice scale number 3 and follow those fingerings. Okay, again. Okay, when you play it, there's going to be 4 shifts. Okay, the shifts are important. You always want to know where your shifts are. Okay, so you can get that preparation ahead of time. So the first shift is after the first 3 notes. Right, so G, A, B, quickly shift to C. Okay, so this finger, you can just lightly rest it on the string and then slide it right down to the 5th. Don't make the sliding noise, but right, use that as a guide and just come down here. So that's the first shift. Then the next shift, this is C, that's D, right? 5th fret, 7th fret. You're going to have to do a quick shift to 9, the E, and then F natural, not F sharp. The tendency is to want to play that F sharp, especially if you've been doing your scales. It makes it sound just, well, a major scale. But keep it natural for now, okay? So E, 9th fret, F, 10th fret, and then 12 is your G. Okay? So that's 2 shifts. Okay? And then when you're descending, going back, you're going to play G, F, E, then you shift to the 7th fret, then you're going to shift again to the B, and then open. Okay, so ascending, the shift is on C, right there, and then on E. So on C, and then E, and then descending, the shift is on D, and then on B. Okay, so there's 4 shifts. Okay, 1, 2, right there, right there. So right there, 9th fret. Then the 7th fret, then the 4th fret. So your shift ascending is on fret 5 and on fret 9, and then descending it's on fret 7 and then fret 4. Okay, so again, a shift is when you're moving from one spot to another spot. Okay, that's a shift. Okay, so go ahead and practice scale 3. Again, it's Okay, exercise 14. First things first, let's take a look at the key signature. Okay, you have one sharp. What key is that? It's a key of G. Okay, and if you look, the F's are sharp. Okay, so anywhere you play an F in this exercise, they're going to be sharp. Okay, now remember, these exercises are on the third string. It's all on one string. Okay, so if you think of the third string, it's G, right? A, B, C, D, E, F naturals on the 10th fret, right? And then G. So the F sharp you're going to want to change is the 10th fret. Anywhere you're playing 10th fret F, you're going to have to alter it. So raise the F to F sharp. Okay, so anywhere you have an F, you're going to play an F sharp. Okay, so that's 11th fret. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at exercise 14. You have two F sharps. Okay, measure 2 and on measure 4. Okay, so take a look at also measure number 1 and measure 3. They're exactly the same. Okay, you might want to write the fingerings in from measure 1 to measure 3. They're the same. Okay, let's try it here. Okay. Again, it's all on the third string. So let's take a look at the first measure. You have G, A, B, C, D, D. Okay, so the first shift is from C to D, because you're going to have to shift in order to get that last note of those last two notes on measure 1. Okay. So go ahead and try that. Okay. And then next measure, you're going to have to shift to play that G way up there on the 12th fret. And then you're going to have to shift again to play the D. So measure 2, there's 2 shifts. You have the shift on F, and then the shift on D. Okay. Measure 3, exact same thing as measure 1. Okay, so the shift happens right at the beginning of the third measure. So when you play that open string, it's a good idea to move back to that A, because that's the next note you're going to play. You're going to play the open G, then you play the A. Okay, so shift. Right, so you're going to have to shift when you play the open G, and then the shift again here to play those D's on measure 3, and then you're going to shift again at the right at the beginning of measure 4. Right, measure 4. You have 8th notes, 4 8th notes. You play G, F sharp, E. You're gonna have to shift over to play that D, and then just play the E, the last note. Okay, and that's all it is. Okay. Okay, so work on that. That's exercise 14. that's exercise 15. Take a look at the key signature. Okay, we're in the key of F. Okay, so that means your B's are flat. So the whole exercise is all on one string. Okay, so think of the third string. Where's there a B on the third string? Okay, that's the 4th fret. Okay, but we're in the key of F, so we have to make the B flat, so we're going to move it this way. So anywhere there's a B flat, it's going to be right here. 3rd string, 3rd fret. Okay, so anywhere you have a B, that's going to be B flat. Okay, take a look at the second measure. You have a ton of B flats there, right? So anywhere you play that, it's going to be right here. Okay, 3rd string, 3rd fret. Let's take a look at the notes here from the very beginning. Be sure you're following the fingerings, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? There's some stretches there going from C, 5th fret, to A, 2nd fret. Okay, bit of a stretch. So let's take a look. Remember, when you have the number with the circle, that tells you with the number with the circle around it tells you the string. Okay, so we have so measure 1, C, C, A, C, C, A, C, shift, D, D, F. Okay, so you're going to have to shift right after that C, 5th fret, you're going to shift to the 7th fret. Okay, and it's telling you there's a 1 right there, so you use the first finger. And then you're going to play an F, which is going to be 10th fret. So you're going from the 7th fret to the 10th fret. And that's the first measure. Okay. So it goes. Okay, let's take a look at the next measure. Next measure, you have a B flat. So you're right on that measure, going from the last note on the first measure 1, you have an F natural. So on measure 2, it has a B flat. So you have to quickly go from F, right, 10th fret, to the 3rd fret. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that's your second measure. You have the B flat, then B flat again, then G, and then B flat. And then again B flat, G, and then B flat. Okay, so measure 2 is this. Okay, there's a lot of shifts there, right? Well, not a lot, there's only 2. But the distance you have to go is pretty far. So you have to think of exactly where you need to move, right? So you're going second measure, 3rd, you're on the 3rd fret. Right, so you're playing B flat, G, B flat, then B flat again, G, and then B flat. And right when you play that B flat, you should be thinking 9th fret, right? Because that's where you're going to have to go. Okay, so once you shift over to the 9th fret, you have E, then you have E again, then you have G, right? The octave right there, 12th fret, and then you go to F. Okay, remember we're in F, the key of F, not F. Previous example had the F sharp, so we're F right here. So F is the 10th fret. Okay, so that's exercise 15. Okay, and that's from a Bach piece.